Yes, good morning. We're not at the halfway point, and I still am really excited about this current season. We've played so close in all of our contests. I think it's important. I know our fans understand because they've been following Washington games. I just think it's important that people understand. We have 8 freshmen, sophomores on this team, and 4 upperclassmen, with the Holly twins being seniors. I think we're going through some growing pains regarding finishing, but in those first 6 games, between 3-minute marker and the 20-second marker, we found ourselves in a position where it was back and forth, and ultimately we just weren't able to close. But the excitement on the team is still there. They come into practice working hard, and for me as a coach, I think that's what you want, especially when we have a rough start the way we did.
Thank you so much, Coach. As a reminder to members of the media, *1 to get in the queue. First questions come from Whitney Hayworth. Whitney, please go ahead.
Coach B, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well because we've got 2 more coming up, right? So I'm ready to go.
Well, good. Thanks so much for taking a couple minutes to chat about your team with us today. As you mentioned, obviously haven't started out, especially conference play, the way you wanted, but your defense seems to still be pretty strong. So how do you evaluate that side of the ball?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I think when it comes down to it, when I'm taking a look at those last 3 minutes where the game has shifted and changed, a lot of it has come down, with the exception of one particular game, has come down to getting that last-minute stop, getting a big defensive stop, or if we turn the basketball over, finding ourselves in a position where we're not putting people to the free throw line. Last couple of games, we've been really putting people to the free throw line, so I'd like for us to get back to the old Texas State, the tradition that we've had over the last couple of years, and that is getting important stops that we really need down the stretch. So there isn't a momentum shift is going to be important, because the kids have done a phenomenal job within the first 2 quarters. It's just getting our confidence back that we're able to finish a game when, people are really pressing to push ahead.
Expand a little bit about Brooke Hawley. Obviously both of them have made a major impact on this team, but, Brooke's looking to become the 19th player to hopefully amass 1,000 career points. What has she meant to this program?
Brooke and Bailey, and as a twin parent, it's hard not to speak to both of them. Brooke and Bailey, through the recruiting process quite early, recognized are great, what coaches like to call culture kids. They're just great young women. They're both highly academic. They both come from hardworking family. Work ethic is ingrained in them. And so, when they both came in, Bailey played a little bit more than Brooke. Brooke didn't play much at all. Brooke's patience and her just trusting the process that her time would come has just been amazing to be able to coach. It's a joy to coach. She had her opportunity to start playing for us her sophomore year, and it's really taken off since then. And her role has changed over time. For the most part, she wasn't seeing the tougher defenses because she played on a team that had Taylor Deere and Tasha Levitt, and then she played with Tasha last year. And now I don't want to say she's solo, but when you're playing with all-conference kids like that, the tendency defensively is for them to focus on those kids. And now the focus has been on her. I think she's done a good job of embracing that and understanding that this time was going to come. And she's truly stepped up the leadership piece of it. When I mean that, her ability to do a great job in practice of communicating more was something that we're looking for her to do. And she's done a really good job of stepping up in practice and mentoring the younger players through, a lot of what I think sometimes are teachable moments, especially considering that they're the only 2 seniors that we have on our squad of a group of young women.
And when you look at Kennedy Taylor, how have you seen her grow from her freshman year to this year?
It's been really neat to watch Kennedy. She didn't start for us until 6 games into conference play last year. I truly think just the transition of being a freshman, especially she, again, is another highly academic kid, right? She's valedictorian of her high school. So her focus on her studies and basketball, I think just the pressures of freshman, that was really tough for her. So she got it going there towards the end of conference play. She did an excellent job over the summer. I was really, really proud of the hard work she put in over the summer. And she, for sure, stepped up her defense for us. I think her pride is different than a lot of the young women that have played for us at that point guard position. She truly is a pass-first point guard. She's definitely more of a facilitator. She really enjoys it. We had Taylor Deere years ago. Taylor really didn't evolve into the passing player, the assist player that she was until later in her career. Kennedy stepped in at Texas State right away, and she'll take dishing the ball off to a teammate over getting her own shot any day. and I really appreciate that about her. So even more, now that she's seeing more minutes and spending quite a bit of time on the floor for us, it's a role that she's embraced, understanding that she's going to be a focal point of defenses to get us stopped offensively.